long time ago, like
'06.
'06 is it?
Yes.
At her grandma's 80th birthday. My dance team performed at her grandma's birthday party, and she was there. Don't really remember much of it, to be honest, because it was a long time ago.
Yeah. My first impression of Troy, a long time ago when we first met, was that he was just this cute little kid, like dancing to Nickling and stuff like that. But then when I met him years later, when he was like my director, I just thought he was the mean director that just wanted us to dance full out and be clean and take class all the time. But he's still the same way now, but of course I fell in love with him, so it worked out.
Well, I don't really remember us first meeting. I feel like I've known her just like forever. It wasn't until recently, or not recently, but yeah, kind of recently that like I started seeing her personality more and knowing who she was as a person. And, I always was the director, but outside of director role, like kind of like fell in love with her. I had known that she was all about this godly physique, and I knew. We were watching Lilo and Stitch, and we'd been dating for a very long time, and figured why waste any more time? Let's see how far this goes. It went pretty far, I think.
We're here today.
Yeah.
Me, because it was kind of like later in the evening, we were just watching Lilo and Stitch. The next day, I was like, were you serious? Because I didn't know if he was just like kidding or whatever. He was like, yeah, I'm serious. I was like, why? He's like, I don't want to waste any more time. I was like, yes, finally.
Finally.
Yeah, so everyone else was like, okay, it's been a long time coming, so yeah. Memory that we have together is going to Disneyland a million times.
Pretty much every other week.
Yeah, I think purchasing our annual passes was like the best investment that we've ever made.
I want to say when we went to Hawaii once, and Pastor Jonathan and Miss Jackie took us to this, like, we weren't supposed to walk down onto the beach, but we did. And we climbed onto this rock, and then you could just see like the entire ocean and like this water spout that was spewing up water. It was really not safe, but it was like really beautiful. And then we took this like nice picture together, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening, that I went to Hawaii like thousands of miles.
Yes, 2,000.
2,000 miles to just spend time with this person. That's crazy to me. I haven't done that ever in my life. My favorite thing about her is her smile. I definitely love her smile so much. I love that she's a very caring and loving person. I love that she goes to church all the time. She loves God. I like your eye color. Those are really nice. That wasn't very like cute, but how I said it, I'm like, I like your eyes. Like, oh, you're very pretty nice.
What I like about him is the fact that I could be like so mad, but he's able to just turn it around and just make a joke out of, or make light of the situation and just make me laugh at the end of it. And I also like how hardworking he is. Like, when I just want to be lazy or when I feel like there's no need to do something, he's always like, no, I want to do something. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. I have to do this. Like, it's a good and bad thing because I get annoyed sometimes. But at the end of the day, I love it because he's so driven to do what he feels needs to be done, like right then and there in the moment.
Why do I love Marisa? Well, I knew I loved her when she told me what not to do. Because it's very hard for someone to do that, I guess, because I'm very stubborn, and she really calmed that down. She taught me how to like grow up and responsibility and knowing more about myself. She brought that out of me, and I'm forever thankful of that. That's why I love her.
I love Troy because he literally does everything for me. He makes me laugh, he makes me food. He just literally takes care of me. He treats me like his queen, and that's what I've always dreamed about having in a husband. So I'm super excited to have someone like Troy taking care of me for the rest of my life. Mom and Dad. In the beginning stages of our relationship, I always played hard to get, and what really got me and what really made me fall in love was the fact that he always was the first one to text me, always was the one to ask me to hang out. Like, I never did any of that because I wanted to know and make sure that he was the one. And I think from then on, it kind of made him realize that I was in it for the long run and I wasn't in it for any games or anything like that. So the fact that he really tried really hard and he proved his love to me, that's what made me know that he was the one that I wanted to spend my life with.
She cooked me food once, heck a bomb. I was like, dang, that's wifey. One time where we were arguing about something, and she told me how much she genuinely cared about me, and I haven't heard that from anyone, especially when you're in the heat of an argument. It's hard to be honest. You kind of just want to yell, but she found it within herself to calm the situation down and tell me how she really felt. And for anyone with that self-control, it's hard to find.
We're alike in the sense that when we want something done, we'll get it done now. And I think we're both goal-oriented, and the fact that we both share the same goals and the same visions on everything, that's why we have 2 businesses now and we direct 2 teams. I think just having the same goals and the same drive, I think is really important to have in a relationship. So I'm very thankful that we have that.
Although we have similar goals, we both have different times that we want to work. Some days I really want to work, some days she doesn't want to work at all, and vice versa. Those things conflict, and I really love Star Wars, and she doesn't.
I don't hate Star Wars, I like it, but I'm not a die-hard fan.
You're just asking differences, so it's just the difference between us.
In 5 years, I foresee us owning multiple houses, more businesses, and maybe 2 or 3 kids in.
2 or 3?
Living outside of Las Vegas, for sure.
5 years, we're probably not going to be living here in Vegas. We're going to live somewhere else. We want to raise our kids outside of Vegas and raise a family that's not here, I guess. Probably owning a few really nice $1 million businesses, hopefully, and hopefully still dancing a little bit too.
Just a little.
Just a little.